the middle of the night, and I thought I'd go at this, because I did so poorly on the last one. Number 12. I'll delete it in time. I'm the 74-year-old guy with Parkinson's who set himself up in the studio for a decade and recorded, I don't know, 1,000 songs or something like that. I majored in music, but I worked at a rare metals plant and just wrote a few songs along the way and then focused on it after I retired. Anyway, my YouTube channel is DRB apostrophe S, Darby's. That's where I put some of the songs. But let's just get into it. Hang on here. I like stars.
You can travel to the farthest star, no matter who you are. You can travel to the farthest star on a soulful electric guitar. You can travel to the farthest star, no matter who you are. I can see you weeping from your eyes, 'cause the universe is locked inside. I can see you weeping from your heart, 'cause the universe is waiting to start.
Technical difficulties.
You can travel to the farthest star, no matter who you are. You can travel to the farthest star on a soulful electric guitar. You can travel to the farthest star, no matter who you are. I can see you weeping from your eyes, 'cause the universe is locked inside. I can see you weeping from your heart, 'cause the universe is waiting to start. shimmering dark eternity. Travel to the farthest star, no matter who you are. You can travel to the farthest star on a soulful electric guitar. You can travel to the farthest star.
I was blessed with a family that's very musical. My sons both play guitars, and my daughters sing well and play some instruments. My wife plays keyboard and harp. And if I need some professional sounding hot guitar, I can turn to my boys. Speaking of that, no, I won't go there. Anyway, I can draw upon their talents. I'll play. I can play most of the music, but if it needs a little dazzle or zest, I call them in, and they'll usually fit the bill. Anyway, let's see what we got here. The way of all men. Let's see. My dad used to, this was one of his favorites. The apple never falls very far from the tree is an expression you probably heard. And I wrote it like you fall from, you're born into your family and you fall from the family tree. you're born into this world, you fall from the world's tree. And if you rely upon God's grace, you'll seek to fall from the Father's tree. Anyway, you might take special note of the steel guitar part. It's probably the best steel guitar part you'll ever hear in your life. A friend of mine, Gary Rolls, who's the most musical guy I know, played it for me in this song. And he did it. It was incredible. Anyway, the apple never falls very far from the tree.
As a child, I started out high, skipping down life's mountainside. You know, children never seem to worry about climbing back up. It's then I saw the sign, said, "You fool, you're just wasting time." But looking down the road had come, you know, it seemed so far. I'm at the age to see a lot of my mama and my daddy and me. And like they say, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Now I'm living shorter days, looking for some ways to unlock the heavy chains that burden me. But no matter how hard I try, or how hard I cry, those old sinful ways just don't seem to let me be. Well, I guess it comes slow, 'cause there's a whole rotten world in me. And like they say, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Here I stand, just another man. I've learned 1 and 1 makes 2, but that's not free. So open up them doors, here comes one more. Lord, help me climb those hills, help me cross that uncrossable sea.
Played, Gary.
And all that's left is to pray to my Father in a heaven that's free. I pray the apple doesn't fall very far from the tree. And all that's left is to pray to my Father in a heaven that's free. I pray the apple doesn't fall very far from the tree.
I'm sitting here thinking some of the most memorable moments in my life. One of them was watching Gary Rolls. He said the song needed a steel guitar part, and I said, I didn't think you played steel guitar, Gary. And he said, I got one in the closet, and it was in the back of the closet, and so it hadn't been played in a while. And we pulled it out and put it in you could see it through the glass. He's in the recording room, and it had 10 strings, 5 foot pedals, 4 knee levers. You put your knee between them and rock back and forth, and a slide, and then his picks. And I thought, wow, this would be crazy. And he played for about 5 minutes, and he said, I think I'm ready. just hit record. And I'll play it for you again. It's amazing. Let's see. I think I will. He was all over that thing. He was
like the heavy chains that burden me. But no matter how hard I try,
say arguably the best steel guitar part ever played.
Those old sinful ways just don't seem to let me be. Well, I guess it comes slow.
I said, Gary, that's probably the best steel guitar played ever played. He said, might be, and laughed.
And like they say, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
It's all just him on that steel guitar.
And here I stand, just another man. I've learned 1 and 1 makes 2, but that's not free. So open up them doors. Here comes one more. Lord, help me climb those hills. Help me cross that uncrossable sea.
Play it, Gary, play it.
Left is to pray to my Father in heaven.
That was amazing. What a musician. Anyway, he's the real deal. Speaking of real deal, let's see if we got it here. I made 2 albums with Gary, so I've got some of his work in here. Hang on. Oh, I have so many songs I'm not sure where it's going. This is one he helped record. He did most of the music. This is where we live. The home of DRBs.
I've seen most all Southern California, walk the sand to the Waikiki. I live the Rocky Mountain High, but I'd sooner live and die in Oregon, 'cause that's home to me. Oregon's my home. Oregon's my home. Well, I was raised out of New York City. I spent some years outside of London town. But when I'm feeling low, there's only one place I'll go, and it's there I'll be found. Oregon's my home, yes she is, she's my home, and I love her. Have to be crazy to live in another. Oregon's my home, Oregon's my home. Oregon's my home, yes she is, she's my home, and I love her. Have to be crazy to live in another. Oregon's my home, Oregon's my home. Well, I've sailed round most of Europe, crossed the Atlantic to the Caribbean Sea. And when I navigate by stars, I know she's not very far, and hear her calling out to me. Oregon's your home, Oregon's your home. Well, you can see all Southern California and walk the sand of the Waikiki. But one place that stands a test is the good old Northwest, and that's Oregon to me. Oregon's my home, yes she is, she's my home, and I love her. Have to be crazy to live in another. Oregon's my home, Oregon's my home. Oregon's my home, yes she is, she's my home, and I love her. Have to be crazy to live in another. Oregon's my home, Oregon's my home. Oh, I've seen the lake in the crater, I've seen her wide open sea. I've climbed upon her tall mountains and how her sisters love me. I've walked upon her high desert and drifted on her high plain. And Lord, how I love the green forest in the driving rain. Oregon, how I love it, how I love her so. Oregon, how I love it, I wanted you to know. Oregon's my home, yes she is, she's my home, and I love her. Have to be crazy to live in another. Oregon's my home, Oregon's my home. Oregon's my home, yes she is, she's my home, and I love her. I'd have to be crazy to live in another. Oregon's my home, Oregon's my home. Oregon's my home, Oregon's my home.
I had mentioned that was one of the more memorable. That was one of the most the steel guitar part that Gary played was one of the most memorable things in my life. And I noticed I've got another song here that was the day my wife called from where she was working and said, "You better get down here quick, somebody real important's coming here." And I asked her who. She said Muhammad Ali. Why he would come to Albany, Oregon is the reason is Oregon freeze dry is here, and he was thinking he could feed the orphans in Africa freeze dried food. Turned out to be too expensive, but he came to town to check it out, and they made him a freeze dried lunch at the restaurant my wife was working at. And this is what happened when Muhammad Ali came to town.
This is about the day my wife, who was a waitress in a restaurant in downtown Albany, Oregon, called me. It was June 17th, 1981. She said, "You better get down here quick. There's somebody real important coming here for lunch." She said, "You better come down and see Muhammad Ali, and don't forget to bring our precious
She'd always remind me to bring the baby because I'd work on the house
better
sometimes
come
and let
down
him
and see
forget him and go to the hardware store.
Muhammad Ali,
He'd be sleeping on the couch.
and don't
I'd
forget
space it
to
out.
bring our precious baby." Well, an old friend, Tommy Cutsforth, was working in the used car lot right next to the parking lot of the restaurant. I told him about it, and he said, "No way." I said, "Come and see." And as we got to the parking lot, there was about 25 people and a camera crew. Then all of a sudden, a dark blue stretched limousine started lumbering across the railroad tracks, pulling into the parking lot. And I remember Tommy saying, "You can feel it, it's Muhammad Ali," as the limousine slowly pulled to the side door. She said, "You better come down and see Muhammad Ali." don't forget to bring our precious baby. Oh, better come down and see, better come down and see Muhammad Ali, Muhammad Ali. And don't forget to bring our precious baby. Well, the door of the limousine slowly opened and out stepped Muhammad Ali. The 25 people that were there rushed him, and I couldn't get near him. I was holding my son Joshua in my arms. The first thing he said was to a bleached blonde woman, "Is it true blondes have more fun?" And everybody laughed. Then the camera crew stuck the microphone in his face and started to interview him. I figured if I was going to get a good look at him, I'd go stand by the door where he was going to enter the restaurant. And when he was done with his interview, he started walking with his bodyguards towards the back door. And something inside of me just blurted out, "Hey Muhammad, do you kiss babies?" And he completely stopped everybody right there and said, "Give me that baby." And he picked the baby up and kissed him. And he asked me, he said, "How old is this boy?" And I said, "He's 9 months old today." He said, "You tell him when he grows up to be a man that he became integrated at 9 months. Then he asked, "Are you the papa of this baby?" Well, I excitedly said, "Yes, sir." And he said, "How can such a pretty baby have such an ugly papa?" Well, I smiled and replied, "We can't all be beautiful." And you could tell that surprised him and took him back for a second, but then he responded, "No, you pretty." And he went into the restaurant. She said, "You better come down and see."
That was the best compliment I've ever had in my life.
Ali, and don't forget to bring our precious baby. Oh, better come down and see, better come down and see Muhammad Ali, Muhammad Ali. And don't forget to bring our precious baby. Well, I hurried around to the front of the building with Joshua in my arms and went inside the restaurant and flagged down my wife, who was scurrying around waiting on people. She was able to stop for a minute and listen to my story, but she had this funny look on her face. Well, what I hadn't realized is that Muhammad Ali had gone in the side door through the restaurant to the men's room. And here I was telling my wife Karen the full story about what had happened. Well, it turns out he came out and was standing behind me, listening to me tell the story to my wife. I finally realized that he was standing there and got to shake his hand, and he was very gracious. He looked at my wife Karen and said, "Are you the mama of that baby?" And my wife in shock nodded. And he said, "That's why that baby's so beautiful. What a guy." To this very day, she regrets not saying to Muhammad Ali, "Hey Muhammad, do you kiss mamas?" This all happened on June 17th, 1981. What a guy. God bless him. She said, "You better come down and see, better come down and see Muhammad Ali, Muhammad Ali. And don't forget to bring our precious baby. Oh, better come down and see, better come down and see Muhammad Ali, Muhammad Ali. And don't forget to bring our precious baby."
I played two of the more memorable moments in my life. I figured that's worth a song. Moments in time that the person acquires in his life. So I wrote a little song about that. These are moments in time that really stick out.
I remember Uncle Joel said to me, "Life is
memories. Like fine wine, the older it gets, the better it will be. As a boy, I remember the eye of a hurricane went over our town. Blustery wind, electrified air, and the kids in our neighborhood running round. And the storm came back with a vengeance, blowing the other way. But this memory's mine, it's just a moment in time. I remember when I was 5 years old, President Eisenhower came to town. Holding my daddy's hand, the respect he showed was profound. He fought for the general in the European war. You don't see respect like that anymore. As a nation, we fought for freedom, held the line. Now looking back, it's just a moment in time. Life is a series of moments in time that you take with you into eternity, the memories. Then there was the day my wife called me. She said, come to my workplace and you'll see Muhammad Ali. I got a chance to talk to him, he was jazzing me. It turned out to be one of my life's great memories. I had so much fun, and he was so kind. It turned out to be just a moment in time. Then there is family, thoughts to unwind. So many deliciously mine. They're all just a moment, all just a moment, all just a moment in time. They're nothing's greater than love. It's worth stopping us all for a second. Talk about love. Than love. Nothing's greater than love. Nothing's greater than love. Nothing's greater than love. Nothing's greater than love. Nothing worth more than keeping, than working your heart to the bone. Nothing worth more than seeking, that'll get you closer to home. Nothing's greater than love. 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 Faith and hope are certainly pleasing to the Father in heaven above. But when it comes time to reaping what you sow, nothing is greater
Nothing's greater than love. 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 The word is instantaneously, the word is a...
I want to switch to this one.
There's never been a better day.
This is it. There's about 3 songs.
Angels surround you and me. Angels need a child's eyes to see. God made us a little lower than the angels. Now as children, forever we will be. No, I've never seen the angels in defeat. No force can stand or compete. No, I've never seen angels on the run. They fight for us till kingdom come. Angels, the messengers of God, and they do his bidding with simply a nod, a nod. They're the messengers of God. Oh, I've never seen the angels in defeat. They stand for truth and can take the heat. I've never seen angels on the run. They'll fight till kingdom come. No, I've never seen the angels in defeat. No force can stand or compete. No, I've never seen angels on the run. They fight for us till kingdom come. Oh, I've never seen the angels in defeat. They stand for truth and can take the heat. I've never seen angels on the run. They'll fight till kingdom come.
I love that. Never seen the angels in defeat. Let's listen to it one more time.
Angels surround you and me. Angels need a child's eyes to see. God made us a little lower than the angels.
as children, wherever we will be. No, I've never seen the angels in defeat. No force can stand or compete. No, I've never seen angels on the run. They fight for us till kingdom come. Angels, the messengers of God, and they do His bidding with simply a nod, a nod. They're the messengers of God. Oh, I've never seen the angels in defeat. They stand for truth and can take the heat. I've never seen angels on the run. They'll fight till kingdom come. No, I've never seen the angels in defeat. No force can stand or compete. No, I've never seen angels on the run. They can fight for us till kingdom come. Oh, I've never seen the angels in defeat. They stand for truth and can take the heat. I've never seen angels on the run. They'll fight till kingdom come.
This one's next to kin. It's got something.
We live in a world full of sin. No way can a simple man win. Redeem my soul, it would never have been if not for my next of kin. My weary soul's wearing thin. Don't know where to end or begin. Redeem my soul, it would never have been if not for my next of kin. The Lord, He crossed eternity to save the likes of you and me. He crossed eternity so that we could really be the children of God. We live in a world full of sin. No way can a simple man win. Redeem my soul, it would never have been if not for my next of kin. The Lord, crossed eternity to save the likes of you and me.
Tired.
Oh, the Lord, He crossed eternity so we could really be the children of God. We live in a world full of sin. No way can a simple man win. Redeem my soul, it would never have been if not for my next of kin.
I'll play a few more. This one's pretty cool. I like it.
Jesus, King of Kings, shout it out. Jesus, King of Kings, no doubt. Jesus, Emmanuel, God with us to dwell. Jesus is the Christ, came to give men life. Jesus is the Lord, His word's a double-edged sword. Jesus is the living Word. Maybe you have heard. Jesus is the Son of God. He clears away the fog. Jesus will work it out. No doubt. No doubt. Jesus, King of Kings, shout it out.
I was thinking we had
Jesus,
hand
King
signals to
of
this.
Kings, no doubt.
The kids would do in grade school.
He'll take a whole lot of loving and a whole lot of hugging, and he'll put it all together and he'll stick it in the oven. He'll start with nothing and add a little stuffing. Jesus can work it out, no doubt, no doubt. Jesus, King of Kings, shout it out.
Jesus, Jesus.
Jesus, King of Kings, no doubt.
Congregation.
He'll take a whole lot of loving and a whole lot of hugging, and he'll put it all together and he'll stick it in the oven. He'll start with nothing and add a little stuffing. Jesus can work it out. He'll take a whole lot of loving and a whole lot of hugging, and he'll put it all together and he'll stick it in the oven. He'll start with nothing and add a little stuffing. Jesus can work it out. Jesus, King of Kings, shout it out.
Jesus, Jesus.
Jesus, King of Kings, no doubt.
Jesus,
You take a whole lot of loving and a whole lot of hugging, and he'll put it all together and he'll stick it in the oven. He'll start with nothing and add a little stuffing. Jesus can work it out, no doubt, no doubt.
There was we'll play this one. No one.
No one, no one can stand shoulder to shoulder with God's Son. No one, I
I say no one can disprove that he's not the chosen one. No one, I say no one, has a better story to tell. No one, I say no one, ever finished as well. No one who ever calls on his name will ever be the same. No one who ever calls on his name will ever have cause for shame. How many people, oh how many people were there when they pierced his side? How many people, oh how many people were there when he died? No one, no one can stand shoulder to shoulder with God's Son. No one, I say no one, can disprove that he's not the chosen one. No one, I say no one, has a better story to tell. No one, I say no one, ever finished as well.
One day we'll walk on. I haven't heard this one in a long time.
The world's going non-stop. One day we'll walk on from those who do nothing but talk. One day we'll walk on, we'll follow the King, no one can stop. One day we'll walk on, onward to the mountaintop. One day we'll walk on, Mercury, Venus, Earth, Pluto, and Mars. We'll fly around Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, and stars. Yet the Lord warns, if our spirit's not with His, then His cannot be with ours. Our world's going nowhere. One day we'll walk on. To move forward it needs our prayer. One day we'll walk on from the way it was. One day we'll walk on, following the righteous King of love. One day we'll walk on, Mercury, Venus, Earth, Pluto, and Mars. We'll fly around Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, and stars. Yet the Lord warns, if our spirit's not with His, then His cannot be with ours. It's time to leave behind the ways of old. One day we'll walk on and hear our shoes tapping on the streets of gold. One day we'll walk on. We'll follow the King, no one can stop. One day we'll walk on, onward to the mountaintop. One day we'll walk on from the way it was. One day we'll walk on, following the righteous King of love. One day we'll walk on, Mercury, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, and stars. It's time to leave behind the ways of old. One day we'll walk on and hear our shoes tapping on the streets of gold. One day we'll walk on. One day we'll walk on. One day we'll walk on.
One in a million is hard to find. Constantly lingers on your mind. One in a million feels heaven sent. Nothing makes the soul more content. One in a million is hard to replace. Makes the day easier to face. If you find one in a million, then hold on tight. Nothing makes it easier to get through the dark night. If you find one in a million, never let go. Of course, that's something you'll instinctively know. You'll know. When you come across one in a million, better grab it up fast. It's one of the few things that will always last. Remember, one in a million comes from up above. It's worthy of your care and love and love. One in a million is hard to replace. Makes the day easier to face. One in a million is hard to find. Constantly lingers on your mind. One in a million feels heaven sent. Nothing makes the soul more content.
Let's go with the rocket, see what that says.
What we're gonna do is build a rocket. It'll be so cool, no one can stop it. It'll take us to the stars, you can't top it. Buy your tickets to the stars, window seats and sleeper cars. Buy your tickets to the stars, 14 restaurants, 15 bars. Buy your tickets to the stars, we'll be passing right by Mars. Hearts will begin to stir as we pass by the moons of Jupiter and hear the angels sing. As we fly through Saturn's ring, imagine that through Saturn's ring, you'll have your own private deck with your personal place to view. Your own private deck Diamond stars set in the sea blue. Your own private deck, Milky Way too. What we're gonna do is build a rocket. It'll be so cool, no one can stop it. It'll take us to the stars, you can't top it. Buy your tickets to the stars, window seats and sleeper cars. Buy your tickets to the stars, 14 restaurants, 15 bars. Buy your tickets to the stars. We'll be passing right by. Hearts will begin to stir as we pass by the moons of Jupiter and hear the angels sing as we fly through Saturn's ring. Imagine that, through Saturn's ring, you'll have your own private deck with your personal place to view. Your own private deck, diamond stars set in the sea blue. Your own private deck, Milky Way too. Oh, remember how it used to be when we were young. Remember how it used to be, the kinds of songs that were sung. Remember who we were gonna be. We had so much fun. Remember how the world felt free. We were so in love. We were so in love. We were so in love.
One more, that's all I can take. I'm ready to fall out of my chair.
Now I'm sitting here holding my grandson, thinking about the days we almost didn't make it through. I'm glad we didn't turn and run. And how I love you. How I love you. How I love you. Oh, remember how it used to be when we were young. Remember how it used to be, the kinds of songs that were sung. Remember who we were gonna be. We had so much fun. Remember how the world felt free. We were so in love. We were so in love. We were so in love.
This is Jesus is the real deal.
He's the real deal.
Love you guys and gals.
Kind who's as tough as steel. He's the real deal. Kinda got that galactic feel. He's the real deal. Hallelujah. Before him, you should probably kneel. Hallelujah. He's the real deal. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. He's the real deal. The kind that helps you through. Hallelujah. He's the real deal. Hallelujah. Gives a spirit freely away. Hallelujah. He's the real deal. Hallelujah. The real deal. Hallelujah. Lord of lords, mighty King of kings. He's the real deal. Gives our spirit wind. Hallelujah. He's the real deal. Hallelujah. He's the one whom about the angel choir sing. Hallelujah. He's the real deal. Hallelujah. The real deal. Hallelujah. He's the real deal. He's the mighty Lord and the King of kings. He's the real deal. He is the Lord over everything. He's the real deal. The real deal. The real deal. You might look